Welcome everyone. We are here in the private yoga therapy room at Dragonfly Yoga Studio. My name is Joe Simic. I'm here with fellow yoga therapist Tim Hansen, and today we're talking about muscle testing in yoga therapy. So when a yoga therapist sees a client with a physical condition, one of the first things we do is muscle testing, and that involves directly moving the client around with a little bit of resistance to test for range of motion, flexibility, and weakness in the muscle system. So in an issue of a specific condition like sciatica, there are a lot of different things that could be going on with the client, right? They could have a tight piriformis, they could have some weakness in their core, which is causing some compression in their spine. They could have weak hamstrings, which are destabilizing the back body a little bit. A lot of different things could be happening. So how do we find out what is exactly going on? That's where muscle testing comes in. So in muscle testing, we'll test the entire body, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to muscle test Tim's hamstrings at a little bit of an accelerated pace. So Tim, why don't you move onto your back? So first, I would muscle test, or I would test for range of motion in Tim's hip here. So moving his leg here a little bit, we start to test for range of motion. And then we would test for flexibility. So if he straightens his leg and I pick up the leg here, moving him to the edge of his flexibility, we test for flexibility in the hamstrings. And then if he flips himself over here, we can test for strength in the hamstrings. So he's going to lift his leg up here, moving his hip into extension, and I'm going to apply a little bit of pressure here, directly testing the strength of the hamstring. So go ahead, you can sit back up, Tim. So in Tim's case, he has pretty good range of motion in his hamstrings, but they're a little bit tight and a little bit weak. So thinking that, maybe he has sciatica, we would want to bring balance back to his system. So we would use yoga poses, a sequence of yoga poses, to increase flexibility and strength directly in his hamstrings. The idea is that if we can bring balance back to the system, we can start to eliminate the symptoms of pain in the condition. So if you have a chronic condition that you think might benefit from muscle testing and a yoga therapy sequence, definitely check out our website, dragonflyyogatherapy.com. Make an appointment, come in, get muscle tested, and we'll get you on your way to bringing your system back into balance and moving past your pain symptoms.